Child wants Avi to give Sayaka a chance, and this is why we can't be friends, Child. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things. Things that are nice, we can't have them. Good day, good people. It is another fine Thursday in the year of the Ascent. Tumblr, Dave, and your United States Aviator. Welcome back to another preseason 8 episode of the Danganronpa Hunger Games. As you see here, we got a little crossover episode that a lot of you have wanted. We've got some Genshin Impact and some characters teaming up, and we're gonna go through all of them right now, see who ended up with who. Starting in District 1, we have Albedo and Hajime. We have District 2, Amber and Taka. District 3, 2 idols, Barbara and freaking Sayaka. District 4, we have Beto and we have Hiko. Two, future eye patch wearing, but they both lead their groups respectively. District 5, we have Bennett and Nagito, both with some questionable luck. District 6, we have Chungyu, and we have Corey in the house, who, Chungyu, I almost paired you up with Gundam, but there is someone who's clearly the better option for Gundam in this case. District 7, we have Diluc, and we have Pekko. District 8, we have Diona, and we have Samugi, both, Samugi's the only character in the game who I've ever seen mix up a drink, and they both have some questionable ulterior motives behind whatever they do. District 9, we have the Supreme Overlord of Ice, and the Princessin herself, Fischl, with Gundam. District 10, we have the Sleepy Ganyu and the Sleepy Chiaki. District 11, we got some people who might prank you, Hutao and Kokichi. District 12, we have Jean and Chisa. District 13, we have Kaya and Ruruka. District 14, we have Kaching and we have Maki. District 15, we have the fire behind Klee and Himiko. And as we keep on keeping on, in District 16, oh boy, we got Lisa and we got Miu. No, there's no explanation needed. District 17, we have Mona and Hiro, both studying the future, the stars, astrology. A little connection there, but more importantly, they are both struggling financially. District 18, we have Ningguang and Togami, two people who are definitely not struggling financially. District 19, we have the maids, Noelle. You'll have to see her with Karumi. District 20, we have Chi-Chi, and we have Ryoma. District 21, we have Razor, and we have Gota. District 22, we have Rosaria, and we have Mukuro. District 23, we have the lovely Sucrose and the lovely Seiko. District 24, we have Child, and we have Monica. District 25, we have Venti, and we have Kizakura. District 26, we have Zhangling, and we have Teru. District 27, we have Zhao, and we have Munakata. And as we go on to our last few, we have District 28's Xingqiu, and we have Nagisa, not Nagito, he's up there. District 29, we have Shinyan, and we have Ibuki, two people who will rock out. District 30, we have Yanfei, and we have Kyoko. District 31, that's my boy, we have Zhongli, and we have Sakura. And then District 32 and 33, we have female protagonist, the Traveler, with Komaru. And District 33, we have the Traveler and Makoto. And that is the long list of everyone who's here today. So boy, do we have a show for you today. Tell me, which district do you think is the best pairing? Which district do you think would get along the best? Is the biggest question. Which district do you think will get along the best? Which district do you think is your favorite district? And first, second, and third, as always, because those comments are important, like this one, and that one, and even that one. Next week, we got your Agents of Chaos. That is coming next Sunday as well. The OC submissions for the Season 8 OC episodes will also open, so get ready for those. And next week, I'll probably reveal the gimmick for this season. I could reveal it today, but I'm not gonna. But without further ado, we have a longer one today. We have 33 districts, which means we have 66 competitors. So, I need to make my picks first. Also remember, first and second will join the cast in the Season 8 singles premiere. And I'll read that list at the end because we don't want this intro going for too long. Give me Mona. Give me Mona for first. I'm trying not to jinx Noelle because I think y'all know I love Noelle. She is single-handedly the best member of any of my teams. So give me Mona for first because I got her recently and I'm like, oh, well, this is a lot of fun. Give me... Also, a lot of people apparently got Mona, like, during this banner, which is strange. But I mean, I'm here for it. Give me... Give me Teru for second, actually. I got Teru for second. And then, give me Fischl for third, because Fischl's a fool. I love Fischl. So is Gundam, but Gundam's already in the premiere. But those are my picks. I think it's time to get going. To do that, you know what we have to do. We have to go ahead, and we have to roll the... Oh no. You did not, Asnir. Pancake on the go. Do you know, in my living quarters? This is an abomination. This destroys the sanctity of the set. This set is run by good vibes. Run by the power of positivity, and most importantly, run by pancakes. Without those things, there is no power. But I guess we can keep on going. I'm very upset about this pancake in a cup, though. Oh crap! That's literally the power. No. But... Hello? You see what you do? Do you see? Lights, that's why we don't touch pancake, and that's why Celeste had to go last week. Because she gave me pancake in a cup and I had to take her out before the game. Because this would have happened. Don't ever do it. Don't do it. Let's roll this thing. 2 good times. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4 good. 2! Very fitting. Resimulations. Are you ready? Will a member of Genshin Impact join the singles premiere? Or will 2 Danganronpa characters, maybe a 1-on-1, maybe, I don't know, but we have to resimulate not just 1 time. We have to resimulate 2 times. Randomness is within our souls. 66 competitors. We got a game to go. Who will win? Who will survive? Who will be the best of the best? Let's find out as we proceed. The tributes, they all stand on their podiums. The horns, they sound. Horn bearers, if you would please. Sound the horns. Fischl immediately finds a model cornucopia inside of the cornucopia. Monica runs away. From the cornucopia, Mona and Venti immediately become friends. Chisa snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Fuyuko and Sayaka are resurrected by the Lich King to kill all the other tributes. Well, even more well, Munakata and Mew work together to drown Kokichi. He's not having a good time, but you know what? He's got to do better than that. Sure enough, he does. Hu Tao runs away from the cornucopia. Chung Yoon kills Tsumugi, then frames Xingqiu for it, and he gets punished. My man's Water Sword Boy and Tsumugi, but Water Sword Boy. Dona scares Karumi away from the cornucopia. Komaru gathers as much food as she possibly can. Kaching was forced to come out of the deepest pits of the underworld for this, and she is not happy. Can't say I've ever seen her happy, if I'm being completely honest. Nagito cozies up to Rosaria and Barbara looking for allies. He went to the pious duo for this one. Seiko grabs a jar of fishing bait while Mukuro gets the fishing gear. Beto already killed Pekka with the start, but she gets penalized because the horns hadn't sounded yet when she killed Pekka. Oh, this happened twice, because Corey did the same thing with Ryoma. Beto, Corey, get out. No, you can't do it. I was over here trying to make sure that the power was working. You guys were in the dark slaughtering. That's against the rules. You're disqualified. The both of you. Get out of here. Jeez Louise. Razor has been dilling and dallying on an essay that is due by the end of the episode. Now he has to work on it while also trying not to get killed. That is bad for two fronts, because I don't know how great Razor is at writing or the English language. Noel runs away from the cornucopia. Kizakura opens a pack of gum as he enters the arena. Himiko, Teruteru, and Chiaki appear from seemingly nowhere asking for a piece. Gonto runs away from the cornucopia, as does Ruruka. Sakura smashes a healing potion over Klea's head, simultaneously damaging and healing her. Don't harm the child. Well, I guess you didn't, because you also healed her as well. Traveler. Female Traveler. I'm only gonna call her Traveler, because that's what they do to me in the game. My name is in there, and they're just like, Traveler. Your name's in here, you're Traveler now. Finds Nagisa hiding in the cornucopia, but Nagisa kills her. Dang. Lisa grabs a chainsaw. That's kind of terrifying? Yeah, I think so. Sucrose gathers as much food as she possibly can. Maki stays at the cornucopia for resources. Taka and Ganyu both run away though. Child grabs a sword, that's not good. Kaya and Diluc fight for a bag. Kaya strangles Diluc with the straps and runs. You're up to no good, Kaya. I can smell it. Zhongli runs away from the cornucopia, as does Yanfei, finding a bag full of explosives. Were those Cleaves? We'll never know. Hiro takes a shackle from inside of the cornucopia. Hajime grabs a sword. And this is just an entire Genshin party, as Xinyan, Chi-Chi, Albedo, Xiao, and Ningguang have a party to boost morale, but during it, Albedo turns off the lights and he kills Xinyan. You hate to see it. She is a member of one of my parties. Ibuki runs away from the cornucopia, as does Amber. Traveler gets down on one knee and proposes to Kyoko. Kyoko laughs at the Traveler and continues to do so as she just leaves him there. Traveler. Oh, no. Hey, I can't call you either. You're Traveler, I'm sorry. Jingling realizes that dying doesn't mean anything in this endless cycle of despair, so she's gonna live it up this game. It's true, she's died plenty of times on my parties, and she's still alive. Togami runs away. Makoto, Jean, and Gundam assist each other in getting the bust of weapons, and Bennett could not handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Benny, no. Benny's adventure team, no. No. Benny boy, Goggles gang, no. We'll proceed to day one, which sees Seiko, Ningguang, Rosaria, Mona, and Diona looking for other people to kill. Klee takes a sip of tea, but the scalding hot liquid proves too much for her even though she's got that fire vision. And she spits it out into Zhao's face. Sakura is exposed to Sayaka's sensitivity aura, causing her to become more emotional. Sucrose breaks down and starts weeping for an unknown reason. Kaya tries to console her. Poor Sucrose. Barbara and Albedo hunt for other tributes. Monica, not Mona, confesses how much she has come to hate Togami. Togami actually runs away crying. He's playing mind games. Oh, you're playing mind games by getting rid of 3 Danganronpa characters. Chisa tries to find every Monokuma on the school grounds. Ruka sets off an explosive, killing Chiaki, Kizakura, and Miu. Zhongli does a rain dance, summoning a thunderstorm. Did not know that my boy, Geo Boy, could summon down lightning, and it kills an electro character because the bolt of lightning strikes down Fischl. You hate to see it. Munakata wakes up from a long nap. Ibuki cannot handle the circumstances and commits a murder. Razor's body is then found on a leg. He had an essay to write, Ibuki. He had an essay. Kutching wants to give Avi to give Donuts a chance. I love donuts, thank you very much. Child takes a sip of tea, but it proves too hot for him, spits it into Amber's face. Poor Amber. Karumi plays patty cake, baker's man, baking a cake with Makoto as fast as she can, and Nagito, the king of explosives, sets off an explosive, killing Yanfei, Komaru, Lisa, and Kyoko. You hate to see that. Teruteru asks Avi for his soundboard. You know what, Teruteru? You were one of my picks today, so you know what? You go ahead and do that. And he throws an epic dance party with Himiko, Ganyu, Nagisa, and Gundam. What do they dance to? I don't know. Let's find something in here. Anything? They'll dance to Wii music. That's not really fitting for a dance party, but the dance do it anyway. We'll keep going. Hu-Tao creates her own superhero identity and enlists Maki as her sidekick. What is your superhero identity, Hu-Tao? Because part of me feels like it has something to do with death. Or burying. Oh, you're the Underminer! From The Incredibles, you're the Underminer! Except you're a hero in this case, but you're definitely burying people, Xiangling and Venti want to raise the bar. Actually, they are the bar. Jean, Gonta, and Noel do the torture dance while torturing Fuyuhiko. Uh-oh. Chi-Chi kills Chongyun with a hatchet. He was getting too close. He was like, are you a spirit? Hiro tries to spearfish with a trident. Hajime teaches the Traveler some fighting moves. Little does the Traveler know that Hajime is teaching him wrong is a joke. I need to put another variant of that one as well. I really do. I have a million ideas for it now. Taka eats cheese puffs, and Mukuro receives a gift from a secret admirer. It's a box of chocolates. How nice. But we've lost a lot, actually, of these 66. We've lost 21 of them. Which means after this Claire de Lune 4, Kokichi, Samugi, Xingqiao, Beto, Peko, Kori, Ryoma, The Traveler, Dailu, Shinyan, Benin, Chiaki, Kizakura, Mew, Fischl, Razor, Yanfei, Komaru, Kyoko, Lisa, Chongyun. And it seemed like we have a pretty even split through those 21 too, as we see everybody's statuses. Because usually in these preseason games, for some reason, when it's these cross-universe episodes, the Danganronpa characters still get first and second. Will that happen again? I don't know. But we still have... We'll control F. 45, yes, because we lost, what, 21? Yes, we lost 21. We still got plenty to lose. Is there any row that's completely still in? The first row is... This is just something that we gotta pay attention to. So watch the first row. Watch rows, the districts 13 through 15. And 22 through 24. Those three. Just 3 rows are completely in. I have a feeling that's about to change, though. It's too resimulated. For some reason, even when the numbers are lower, the chaos is higher. So let's see if that trend holds true as we proceed on to night 2. To night 1, actually. Almost day 2. Because during the night, a tree falls on Chisa's camp, pinning her to the ground. She's dead by the morning. Togami sings little Fuyuhiko a lullaby, and good night. Good night, little Yakuza. Sayaka sings Teru Teru a lullaby. Probably does a better job than Togami. Hu-Tao tried to set a trap, unfortunately ends up trapping herself. Diona threatens Kaya in fluent Japanese. I'd love to see it. Maki grabs Munakata by the throat. Hiro loves Zhongli as much as Maki loves Kokichi, so there is a deep-seated hatred between you two every day. Monica imagines a future where she could be with Xiao. Just Monica. Chi-Chi and Ganyu huddle together for warmth. It's a little awkward considering they're both ice characters. To build each other's trust, Xiangling and Venti decide to do trust falls in the very first instance. Zhongli steps aside and lets Venti fall to the ground. It was probably pretty funny, but Venti might have deserved it. Jean hops into an inflatable cauldron to make jokes about how she is emergency food. She might have a problem. Klee receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Ibuki, Rosaria, and Kurumi enter a scrum debate with Gonta, Sucrose, and Nagito. They argue about V3's ending. Taka suddenly falls over dead. I did just breathe, didn't I? Albedo starts a factory that mass produces mistletoe. Is that a threat? Okay. Ruka sends Barbara to jail for Mew-like behavior. Did not think I'd ever see the day Ningguang, the Traveler, Hajime, and Mukuro form a suicide pact, killing themselves. Well, you hate to see that. Maki is Avi's unknown sponsor. Do I sense some bias here? Yes. Yes. Me and Maki, I've said this all of Squad Anniversary Week, we go way back. Sakura jumps into the sky and finishes off catching with her signature Sakura kick. That's the beefiest kick of them all. Mona gets bonked it on the head. Gundam ain't afraid of no ghosts. Nagisa and Noel huddle for warmth. Himiko wants to buy Makoto's gamer girl bathwater. Makoto destroys Himiko for acting like a degenerate male. You probably deserve that, Himiko. Child wants Avi to give Sayaka a chance, and this is why we can't be friends, Child. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things. Things that are nice, we can't have them. Amber and Seiko are trapped inside of a box for the night, and they decide to use their imagination. This really bothers me. I'm sorry. We'll keep on keeping on. But yeah. They decide to use their imagination to liven things up at his day 2, and Xiangling receives milk supplies from a secret admirer. Kurumi feels like there's a duck watching her. Noelle decides to lend Avi a hand and kill a Komodo dragon that's loose in the arena. That's why we love Noelle. That's why. This is why. Always there to help. You love to see it. Munakata and Chi-Chi are sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Munakata, what are you doing? That's a dead child. Barbara reminisces about season 3. Rosaria asks for Child's axolotl. Child gets confused. Sucrose, Togami, Sakura, and Amber swim in a magical lake hidden deep beneath the arena, whose mystical waters turn them into chibi forms of themselves. Magic doesn't always have to be useful, but it sure is cute. I think it might be. It might be. Overcome with madness, Albedo chains Klee to a tree. Cleave to a tree, it does rhyme. That is what my brain was saying. It's like, this rhymes, say the words. And then it doesn't make me say the words. Makes her watch as he drowns Xiao. Well, Albedo is dangerous. Ibuki dies from thirst. You should have gotten some water from the drowning that was Xiao right above you. Maki and Mona grievously injure each other during a vicious fight. In order to survive, they have to nurse each other back to health. Monica hunts for other tributes. Nagisa spends the whole day walking around in shoes made of Legos. He has truly ascended beyond humanity. Teru gets smashed in the head with a crowbar by Kaya. Is that a death though? We'll have to wait and see. Fuyiko cannot handle the circumstances and commits a murder. Diona's body is then found on a lake. The small cat. You hate to see it. Nagito reminisces about season 4, which 1, 2, 3. He didn't do fantastic in season 4, but maybe he loved it. Ganyu exclaims, "Not the Naegis!" for no particular reason. Sayaka is not funny. She's never been funny, and she never will be funny. How do I know that? I'm psychic. Zhongli sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Gonta is trapped in a box with a small device that can release a deadly poison. Every hour, is he dead? Is he alive? We can only find out when we click proceed. Gonta was in trouble. Will Gonta make it out of this? Makoto makes a poem for Gundam. Seiko sees smoke rising in the distance. Jean discovers a cave. Hu Tao ambushes Hiro and kills him. You've been pranked! Venti shows Ruka his murder list. At the top of it is Ruka's name, and boy, it is in bold too. We have lost 14 more, which means after this Claire de Lune, 4. Chisa, Taka, Ningguang, The Traveler, Hajime, Mukuro, Kaching, Himiko, Zhao, Ibuki, Teru, Diona, Gonta, Hiro. And it looks like that deadly poison did get to Gonta. Which means as we see everybody's statuses, we're gonna control F. We're gonna live and we'll see there's 31 remaining. Still more than a standard size game. But they are Amber, Albedo, Barbara and Sayaka, Fuyiko, Nagito, Gundam, Ganyu, Hu Tao, Jean, Kaya and Ruka, Maki, Klee, Mona, Togami, Noelle and Kurumi, Chi-Chi, Rosario, Sucrose, Seiko, Child, Monica, Venti, Zhongling, Munakata, Nagisa, Zhongli, Sakura, and Makoto. I don't think any of those rows that were completely in before are still completely in. That is correct. Everyone is losing people fast, but we still have to get to your saving grace picks, your top 10. We gotta get to that final 2 to see who's going to make the list. Are you ready to find out? I know I am. So let's proceed. Let's see who wins this crossover episode. A lot of the Danganronpa characters are gone, A lot of the Genshin characters are gone. I don't quite know what the 50 is. Is it close to 50? You can let me know in the comments. We'll proceed. It is night 2, and Makoto's out of here too as he goes and munches on some toxic berries. It's not good for him. Amber and Gundam take some pictures of the Aurora Borealis before going to sleep for the night. Barbara sets up Cam. Nagito finds a stereo and presses play. Unfortunately, those sick beats are his execution music, and he dies horribly. A shame. Kaya buys a deed to a house. Now we can have parties every week, baby. Sayaka finds a Dark Deva in the arena and befriends it. Sucrose befriends a Komodo dragon wearing a small pair of aviator goggles. There's still more of them in the arena. You hate to see that. Seiko finds a big red button, decides to leave it be. Klee kills Ruruka with a sickle. Goodness gracious. Jean and Monica talk about the tribute still alive. Togami and Child start kicking Sakura for unknown reasons. Kurumi finishes her nighttime coffee before dismembering Togami and Clyde. Kurumi doesn't like bullies. Thank you, Kurumi. You do love to see that. Venti teaches Nagisa and Ganyu how to use ice magic. I think she already might have. Okay, Xiangling, stop being selfish. Venti, you don't know ice magic. Ganyu does. Chi-Chi ambushes Fuyiko and kills him. Rest in peace to Fuyiko. Munakata throws what they think is a Molotov at Hu Tao. Turns out that this Molotov is just a rag. It's not even on fire, but Hu Tao can help you out with that. Rosaria and Noelle vow to protect each other. Maki misses their planned meeting with Albedo and now has a sad feeling in her chest. Mona and Zhongli create their own secret code so they can communicate safely without any unwanted eavesdroppers listening in. That's smart. That's brilliant. But as we go on to day 3, Gundam defeats Munakata in a fight, spares his life. Amber feigns death, tricking Rosaria into ignoring her. Klee, Chi-Chi, and Venti perform a fatal air combo on Barbara. She is out of here as well. Jean joins the Mistletoe Warriors, a group that wages war against mistletoe during any month besides December. Jean, you're okay in my book. Nagisa, Xiangling, Hu Tao, Maki, and Zhongli hunt for other tributes. Kaya attacks Mona, but Ganyu protects her, killing Kaya. She was like, it might be that's ice on ice violence. We don't love to see that. Monica overhears Sayaka and Albedo talking in the distance. Noelle discovers a cave. Kurumi and Sucrose fight Seiko and Sakura. Seiko and Sakura actually survive. We've lost quite a few. We are down to just a few now. As we proceed, we lost another 10. That brings us down to 21, which means after this Claire de Lune 4, Makoto, Nagito, Ruruka, Togami, Clyde, Fuyiko, Barbara, Kaya, Kurumi, Sucrose. 21, smaller than a standard-sized game. And we have Albedo, Amber, freaking Sayaka, Gundam, Ganyu, Hu Tao, Jean, Maki, Klee, Mona, Noelle, Chi-Chi, Rosaria, Seiko, Monica, Venti, Xiangling, Munakata, Nagisa, and the entirety of Zhongli and Sakura. Interestingly enough, it is mostly Genshin left, but we have seen that happen in the past, and it turns around in a moment's notice. So I don't want to jinx them, but we still have 11 more to lose until your saving grace picks, so why don't we go on? We still have to get the feast, because generally the feast always happens. Arena events, not always. The feast, usually. However, let's see what unfolds on this day. Do I have a good feeling? Not really, but let's go and see what happens. At the start of night 3, Monica gets infected with the despair disease. Monica starts clinging to Rosaria. She's not gonna like that. Munakata's still throwing Molotovs at people, and they're just rags. Munakata, someone's gotta teach you, man. Klee says a swear word. Ganyu covers Chi-Chi's ears. Who taught you that, Klee? Gundam hates Seiko so strongly that he has created a squad against her. Sakura, Mona, and Maki spend the night making potions. Sayaka attempts to climb a tree but falls on Noelle, killing them. Sayaka, you think this is funny, killing my favorite character. Oh, that's okay. Sayaka, this is why we can't have nice things. This is why we cannot be friends. Who said they wanted me to give Sayaka a chance earlier? Child? This is why we can't give her chances. This is why. You hate to see this. This is her getting revenge on me. But you know what? Squad is gonna be full action this season. You best to believe it. Unable to get a fire going, Nagisa, Xiangling, and Jean are forced to huddle together for warmth. You couldn't have done anything. You couldn't have started a fire. You were very good at starting fires. Amber, Hu Tao, and Albedo have a battle at the edge of a cliff. The ground suddenly gives way, and Amber and Hu Tao both fall over the edge, leaving Albedo to walk forward. Zhongli makes a hot stew for dinner before bedding down for the night. As we proceed, we still have day 4 to get through, as Munakata tosses sand into the eyes of Monica and runs off. Maki eats some cheese puffs. Jean, Nagisa, Venti, Sakura, and Klee look for other people to kill. Albedo smells a rat. Ganyu wants to be a stepping stone for everyone else. Mona tells Chi-Chi to train her elbows. Chi-Chi's elbows gets too swole and she ends up knocking Mona off of a tree, killing them. Mona 2. Xiangling and Seiko play cards. Seiko loses all of her life points and is killed for it. Zhongli tries to find every Monokuma on the school grounds. Gundam questions his sanity, and Rosario is so cold, she actually falls into a regular lake, but she is so cold, she is so icy. The lake actually freezes and she does drown. As we proceed, we lost another 7. 7 more gone. 14 remain. But it is a clear day loon. 4. Sayaka, Noelle, Amber, Hu Tao, Mona, Seiko, Rosaria. Freaking Sayaka, I can't believe this. We'll see everybody's statuses. We're at 14 now. Albedo's been going strong this episode. Gundam is still here. Gundam does not need a spot though, so remember that. Ganyu, Jean, Klee, Chi-Chi, Monica does need a spot, so keep that in mind. Venti, Zhongling, Munakata actually does not need a spot either, which is interestingly enough. Nagisa, Sakura, who still does need a spot, and Zhongli. We are down to, is it just 5 Danganronpa characters? Nagisa, Sakura, Monica, Gundam. Is it just 4? Munakata, right? Yeah, Munakata. It is 5 Danganronpa characters and 9 Genshin characters. But it's not even time yet. We gotta keep on keeping on. We have to proceed. There are still 14 left. There are still 4 more into your saving grace picks, but you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it all ended here as we proceed to night 4. Sakura kisses her homies, Venti, Maki, and Gundam goodnight. That's real sweet. Monica finds a big red button. She's like, no, I've made it too far for this. Munakata and Albedo vow to protect each other. To build trust, Jean and Nagisa decide to do trust falls on the very first instant. Jean steps aside and lets Nagisa fall to the ground. How dare you, that poor child. Zhongling and Ganyu get onto a balcony and watch the stars together. Klee begs for Zhongli to kill her. He refuses, keeping Klee alive, and Chi-Chi is disqualified for the games for committing tax evasion. Goodness gracious, Chi-Chi. Did you forget? She must have forgotten to do them. She forgot to do them. We'll proceed. Uh-oh, it's the feast. And as the cornucopia is replenished with food, weapons, memoirs from the tribute's families, Klee and Ganyu work together to drown Sakura. Maki bashes Albedo's head against a rock several times. He was going strong, but now he is gone. Nagisa bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Munakata decides not to attend the feast. Jean bashes Monica's head against a rock several times. Zhongli tries to convince Zhongli that their steamed hams are homemade. Zhongli gets away with it. Good. Venti enjoys some of those steamed hams too, despite the fact that they're obviously grilled. And no way! Gundam finds a lucky 4-leaf clover! It could be his day. We still have a day to get through, don't we? Yeah, and we lost 1, 2, 3 of the remaining Danganronpa characters. Remaining 5, and one of them already has a spot in the finale, so we'll definitely have 1 Genshin character go on. I'm sorry, to the premiere. Yes, 1 Genshin character will go to the premiere. It is up to, hold on, it will be 2, won't it? Because the other character who didn't go, Gundam and Munakata are the only 2 left, and they are both already in the premiere. So we're sending, which is odd for preseason. It's happened before, but 2 characters not from Danganronpa are going on to the premiere. We'll proceed to see who they will be as we start day 5. As Ganyu and Klee fight Gundam and Jean actually survive. Zhongli attempts to strangle Venti, but awkwardly ends up massaging his shoulders. I'm sorry, Maki is still in too. So it is not yet over. Maki actually beats Zhongling with a steel chair. Munakata decides to lend aid via hand and kills a Komodo dragon that's on the loose in the arena. You love to see that. We love to see Munakata too. You're already in the premiere, but I hope you do well this episode. We lost another 7. Half of the remaining 14, which means we're at your final 7. And after this, Claire, Daelune 4. Chi-Chi, Sakura, Albedo, Nagisa, Monica, Ganyu, Klee. It is 7 more. There are 7 left. I believe there is only one thing to do at this point. 4 Genshin characters, 2 Archons, and 3 Danganronpa characters. I believe it is time. Is it time? I do believe it is time to make some new picks, to make your own picks, to make some saving grace picks. And when I said that there are 3 Danganronpa characters left, all 3 of them are actually in the premiere because I forgot Maki got 2nd place last week. So she is in the premiere. So it will be 2 Genshin characters going, and they will either be Jean, Venti, Zhongling, or Zhongli. Who will it be? I don't know, but you guys gotta pick. You guys gotta pick 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. I'm gonna pick mine. You know how to do it. Into the comments. Go into the comments. Pick 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. You have a 1 in 7 chance of picking the winner right. We'll go ahead and pick your top 3. I will pick mine too. Gundam, you gotta carry on for official. You have to do it, my boy. Give me Zhongli for 2nd because I use that man's a lot. I do, and he's great. I used to use him as a Noelle battery, but I've somehow, someway made Noelle her own battery because now she is regenerating energy very well and still getting great hits, so she is just an all-in-one package. So give me Zhongli for 2nd, and give me... I gotta go Maki. In fact, give me Maki for 1st, Gundam for 2nd, and Zhongli for 3rd. Because me and Maki, we go way back. But those are my picks. You have hopefully made yours because we're not going to take too long. This is a longer episode, and it is the Genshin crossover episode. But I can say that it is Gundam. It is Jean. It is Maki. It is Venti, Zhongling, Munakata, and Zhongli. And their hearts are all beating so fast, so fast. In fact, with the same rate as that of, oh yes, a samurai woman. Okay, ready? Let's find out. Let's see what unfolds as we proceed to night 5. Gundam holds an insect meet and greet. Zhongli, Maki, and Venti were all unfortunately allergic to bees. Jean loves Munakata as much as Maki loves Kaito. I didn't know they got along so well. You thought it was Zhongling, but it was me, Dio, which means we are now down to your final 4, Gundam, and I think that solidifies it actually. We're down to Gundam, Munakata, Jean, and Zhongling. Jean and Zhongling will actually go on to the premiere, which is interestingly enough, we'll proceed again to see who will win this though. As we go on, we see Gundam throwing some sand into the eyes of Zhongling, causing her to go temporarily blind for the rest of the game. Jean embraces the power of positivity and Munakata does a sick kick flip. Sick, dude. That man's in his skateboard, who knew? We'll proceed, we've lost 3. 2 of them were my picks, so we don't like to talk about that. I feel real bad for Zhongli. But these are 3 powerful characters in their own right, and they deserve a terrible turnabout for their falling. Zhongli, Maki, Venti. So as we see everybody's statuses, we have down to Gundam, we are down to Jean, we are down to Zhongling, and we are down to Munakata, your final 4. And we already know who's going on. It's Jean, and it's Zhongling. So I think we just gotta keep on keeping on and see what happens. Actually, we don't just have to keep on keeping on. It is Gundam has 5 KOs, Jean has 3, Munakata has 1, and so does Zhongling. They all have kills, and they are all going strong in this final 4. And that's usually what we like to call something a crisis of... Oh. It is a crisis of fate. Gundam, Jean, Munakata, Xiangling. Who will win? Let's find out. As we start Night 6, Jean never wants to hear Megalovania ever again. Gundam and Munakata exercise underneath the stars and they invite Xiangling, who promptly murders them both without witnesses, which means it's the final two. And shockingly enough, they are both from Genshin, which shouldn't be that shocking because it was a 50-50 chance. It was an even split. However, when it comes to preseason, visiting dimensions don't usually have that much luck. But I will say that you have to make a decision on who will it be. Two characters, one will win. We have Jean, who never wants to hear Megalovania ever again. She leads the Knights of Favonius. She is a 5-star, she's a great healer, but on the other side, we have Xiangling. And she is a fantastic pyro character. Has an adorable bear that spews fire all over the place, but only one of them will come out on top. And I have to ask you, who will it be? Jean. Xiangling. Jean. Xiangling. Two characters stand, one will fall, and we will see that your winner is Xiangling as she pushes Jean off of a cliff during a wizard fight. This is it. One stands tall, but we do indeed get a terrible, terrible turnabout. 4. Gundam. Munakata. Jean. This is it. You may have wondered who will come out on top. Will it be a pyro character? Will it be an airbender? Will it be an earthbender? We're gonna proceed. We'll see everybody's status as one good time because we already know who your winner is. As we proceed, we can say with certainty that your winner, not only outlasting every Danganronpa character, but also outlasting every Genshin character. Early on, she was a free 4-star to get. So you might be thinking, hey, 4-star, she can't beat everyone else, she can't come out on top of this. The damage has been done, the pyro has been spewed. Xiangling takes the win. You know what? I still use her a lot, so I can't really be mad at this. Congratulations to her. And I gotta write her name down. I gotta write Jean's name down too, because it's strange that this is happening. It's not really that strange. We should expect it occasionally, but here we are. Xiangling and Jean go on to fight for the Danganronpa Hunger Games Champion of Champions title. One of them could be the first ever non-Danganronpa character to win that title. Let's see if it happens. We'll proceed though. This was everything. It was a show of shows. Xiangling in first, Jean in second, Munakata third, Gundam in fourth, Venti in fifth, Maki in sixth, Zhongli in seventh, Klee in eighth, Ganyu in ninth, and Monica rounding off your top 10. And we'll slow scroll through everyone else. What a game it was. It all started at the very beginning with Kokichi getting ousted. He got out of this one. He couldn't quite have it. But yeah, where did your favorite Genshin character come out? And where did your favorite Danganronpa character, who's in this game today, come out? We'll proceed and we will see what else happened. It started with Munakata and Mew taking down Kokichi, and it all ended with, ironically enough, Xiangling pushing Jean off of a cliff. You might imagine Jean doing air bending, just an air burst of wind to someone else from a cliff. No, it was the power of fire. Congratulations once again to Xiangling. We'll proceed. Gundam had the most KOs though, so don't forget about that, man. That is my man. He is already in the finale, already in the premiere. So was Munakata and Maki, who were in that top 5 right there, or top 7 rather. So it came down to which which Genshin character wanted it the most. I really wanted Zhongli close to the end, but I can't be mad at Zhongling. Albedo with 4, Nagito with 4, Chi-Chi and Zhongling with 4. Klee, Jean, Ruruka, and Sakura all had 3. Chongyun, Ganyu, Kaya, Karumi, and Seiko all had 2. Everyone else had 1 or less. We will go back to the reaping. What an experience this turned out to be, and I will tell you. The Jean and the winner of Dangan Impact, Zhongling, will join Monofini, the champ, Rantaro, Celeste, Nekamaru, Chihiro, Hiro, Komaru, Gundam, Yuta, Sonya, Chiaki, Munakata, Nagito, Maki, Mikan, and Leon so far in the Season 8 premiere of the Danganronpa Hunger Games. Now, we will get 2 more, and will there be 2 more from another game that you all know? I don't know. But tomorrow will be more preseason before next week's Agent of Chaos episodes, so I hope you're ready for it. Are you? I hope so. Congratulations once again. Who paired with one of my original picks, Teru, so don't forget about that. Where are you, Zhongling? You were paired with Teru. Yeah, right there. Zhongling and Teru. You have to love it. Zhongling, good on you. Teru, you know what? We will get you in there some way, somehow, maybe. Who knows? You might not. However, this was a lot of fun. This was a fun setup. It was made in the Discord. I think it was a group effort, or it might have just been Daiki, I'm not sure. But a lot of the pairings were taken from inspiration from that list. And then we have another preseason episode tomorrow, which is also taken from inspiration from another list that someone made in the comments. So, until then, stay classy. Year of the Ascent. Also, if you want, these characters are all up for grabs for tag teams, so go for it. We've played Genshin on the channel, and apparently most of y'all know Genshin, so by all means go for it. Stay classy. Year of the Ascent. Toon Link Day, United States Aviator, Toodaloo, Fly Crew. Thanks for watching.